I cannot believe we are back here doing this again, but we need to talk about the disgrace that is our mainstream published media. So as you'll be aware, I make videos all the time, and I'm usually talking at the moment about Gaza because it is the biggest thing that's going on in the world right now. But I also talk about climate change, about Keir Starmer's horrendous racist immigration policies, about all kinds of stuff that I think is really, really important. I also, if you watch my Instagram, I make other silly little videos, like I made one the other day about how the staff in Canonsgate are always nice to me and they give me biscuits. It's just little things, whatever pops into my mind. And then last week I made one about the fact that we had 2 shows in one day where there was 0 audience, my kids' show and then my drag king show. And I was like, well, this is really unusual for me at the Fringe, so something must be going on. And my conclusion is that it's related to the Oasis gig. I mean, that's also based on the fact that I was watching people coming past in Oasis shirts, not interested in going to Fringe shows, not mine, not anybody else's. This is now a story in the Daily Mail, the Express, the Record up here, the Scottish Sun, whole string of media outlets. There are online misogynist bloggers, if you like, who are making videos and writing articles about it. And they've completely twisted the story from it's difficult for performers at the Fringe, audiences are down overall because of Oasis being in town, and whether it was a good idea to schedule them at the same time as the world's largest open access arts festival was going on. But it's been spun to horrendous feminist comedian can't get an audience for her show because she's woke and she's not funny and nobody's interested and she's not as good as Oasis and she's bitter about it and she's furious. I'm not furious even in the video. I'm just annoyed. Also, as if it would be newsworthy if I had too much of an emotional response to the situation that was in front of me, which is definitely annoying and frustrating. And indeed, of course, it has a knock-on effect on my life and my ability to do Fringes and to put my work out there. And I've put a lot of time and love into that show, and it's really heartbreaking not to show it to people. So even if I was furious, that's pretty freaking reasonable. But it's been spun into this cautionary tale to somehow warn people that if they dare to not shave their armpits or be a feminist, nobody wants to hear their views and they will be silenced in all directions. They'll be unable to make a living doing what they love and what they care about. It's ridiculous. And meanwhile, there are all these really, really, really huge issues going on. And I've been trying to talk about them, and this week, journalists in Gaza being killed. So it's becoming impossible for us even to know what is going on there as the genocide continues to unfold and indeed kind of seems to be reaching its conclusion at this point, with a lot of people in the region saying that they're waiting to die. And what are the tabloid press covering? In that article in the Daily Mail, there are 6 paragraphs about how I don't shave my armpits. It's an absolute freaking disgrace. And we need to stop funding them. We need to stop taking them seriously. We need to continue to challenge them, and we need to seek out alternative news sources. And this is supposed to be a comedy channel, but at this point, we're just a news source, aren't we? Please follow channels like this one and others where we're actually talking about what is really going on in the world. And please help us to fund our work and to get things done. There's lots of other really important news sources out there. You know what they are. Track them down, find new ones, share them, keep a tab on these things, because it's just spiralling out of control. And the worst thing is that they're not even just reporting nonsense, they're reporting damaging lies. I'll see you next week, unless you're in Edinburgh, in which case please come along. My new show, Severe Lacerations to Head, started this week, and next week I have a spoken word poetry show called Slight, and all the other, my kids show and my late show. I hope to see you there. Thanks very much. Increasingly, the mainstream media is terrible at informing the public of what is really going on. I'm only able to make these videos because people are generous enough to sponsor me making them, and if you're able to be a part of that, I would hugely appreciate it. It can cost as little as $1 a month, and you'll get loads of fun bonus content and lots of extras from me and my undying gratitude. I also massively appreciate it if you're able to like, share these videos and let people out there know what's going on.